Next up from Beijing Youth Daily, China likely to increase one-child subsidy. During China's biggest legislative sessions of the year, delegates called for increases to subsidies for parents who comply with the country's one-child policy. For the past 30 years, China has given out a small subsidy to parents who don't give birth to a second child, but that meager monthly subsidy hasn't increased at all in those 30 years. Chinese parents are still given the same 5 yuan, around 80 cents, for each month they go without a second child. While that 5 yuan equaled 10% of average monthly incomes in the 1980s, it currently can't even buy a bowl of noodles at most restaurants. Far more effective at enforcing the policy have been the severe financial penalties levied on violators and sometimes forced abortions or sterilizations in certain localities. In order to retain support from parents, some provincial governments have set aside funds for additional incentives. Among these is a one-time reward of 1,000 yuan for parents upon retirement. That lump sum may feel more rewarding, but it still pales in comparison to the financial support a child is expected to lavish on his parents. With debate over the one-child policy heating up, potential reforms range from increases in these kinds of subsidies to the all-out abolition of the policy. Don't go away, because up next in Money Matters, we'll look at why some Chinese firms are outsourcing production to the US of A.